Okay, AJ. So I wanted to speak with you because I was disconnected, but I wanted to go back to um, I was told to erase the computer, but and I want to find out today. There are two things I want to talk about: screen time. I want to understand screen time, and you're telling me that they want me to erase the computer, but they didn't find any problem.
Correct.
Right. So why would I go through the hassle of having it erased?
If you still feel that there is a problem, that's the only solution that we would be able to offer you. On our end, there is no issue at all with your computer.
Okay, got it. On your end, there's no issue at all. Yesterday,
Correct.
was it yesterday or the day before, I spoke to senior advisors, two of them, and I was told there is a problem. And they identified and they wanted to escalate the problem to engineering because data was moving in and out of my packets were moving in and out of my computer when there is no Wi-Fi connection. So I was told that's a problem. Was that ever identified as a problem in the notes?
From what I see from our engineers when they brought it back to us, your only option for Apple is to erase the computer and reinstall it. If you don't want to do that, you would have to keep speaking with law enforcement.
Right. Got
That
that
is what
part.
engineering told us.
That's originally, yes. But you see, the thing is, at that point, they said there is no problem, right? And
Hmm.
but when I spoke to senior advisors, they told me that data moving in and out of the Mac is a problem when there is no Wi-Fi.
And we're not seeing that that is happening, is what I'm saying.
Oh, they're not seeing that that is happening?
No.
Why don't we screen share and I'll show you?
Once we start the screen sharing process, it'll be recorded for quality purposes.
Mm-hmm.
At any time, if you need to put a password or any personal information, we'll pause the screen for you to do so.
Good stuff.
All right. Can you go to are.apple.com?
Okay. Session key?
The session key is 578
578. Oh, hold on.
6827.
578 6827.
Correct.
Got it. Thank you. Really appreciate it. You with me? No, not yet.
And not yet.
It says I'm now chatting with Apple, but I don't see the black background. Oh, there you are. Good. Good.
There we go.
All right. So what I've done is I've recorded my screen. Okay, so I can show you guys. Okay, so let me minimize. I've got a lot of stuff here. So this is from this morning. Um, I turn off Wi-Fi. Let me open this up. Turn off Wi-Fi. See that? I restarted the computer completely. Turn off Wi-Fi. Okay. Then
Okay.
okay, and then I'll play it. Okay, there we go. The moment I open the computer, data is moving. 666 packets in and out there. It's a constant.
Yeah, that's normal.
You were saying that's normal?
Yeah, your computer is still working even though you don't have Wi-Fi. You
No,
still have Activity Monitor open. You have QuickTime Player open. You have Finder open. So yes, your computer is still going to work even though it's not on Wi-Fi.
no, I'm not saying it's not working. That's not what I'm saying at all. What we started the conversation with, AJ, is um, I know I'm having issues. I know that engineering did not find anything. Got that part. But I'm wondering what I'm sending engineering is what I should be sending in engineering. So what I
Yeah.
just what I just mentioned to you is senior advisors like yourself said to me, when data is moving in and out like that, and the genius at the Apple Store said the same thing. Data packets should not be moving in and out of the Mac like that if Wi-Fi is turned off.
Okay, well, I'm telling you, anytime your computer is turned on and you have applications open, this is going to move. If it's not, then your computer's broken and it's not even turned on.
You're telling me this is...
That's the only way, the packet contents is not going to move. Because I see you don't have anything open and your computer's turned off.
So you're telling me, let me see if I understand it, because you have more technical experience obviously than I do. I'm just going by what your guys told me previously, that this should not happen, and the genius at the Apple Store said the same thing. This should not happen.
Okay. If you're not comfortable with that answer,
no,
you
it's
can
okay.
erase your computer.
No,
That's their only option.
Got you on that part. I just want to know what's expected behavior and what's not expected behavior. So I'm saying I was told this is not expected behavior, but you're telling me it is expected behavior.
Yes, because you have applications open. If you had nothing open and your computer was turned off, then yeah, that's not going to move. But as long as your computer's turned on and you have multiple applications open, Activity Monitor is going to show things moving around because the computer's on and it's working.
All right, so it's on and it's working. And let me ask you, since I'm here again, let me go back a little bit. So here we go, packets moving in and out of the computer. It says 4 and 4 there, but it says 94 and 94 there. And your thoughts on that one?
I'm sorry?
Okay, the same recording, right? The same amount of stuff running. It says 4 packets in, 4 packets out, but here in Activity Monitor it says 94 and 94, and 8 KB and 9 KB, but 1.3. You see the numbers are different here. Your thoughts on that?
That's a program of something within your computer that's running. It could be something running QuickTime Player, it could be something running Activity Monitor, it could be something running Finder, any application that you have open.
But this says MDNS responder, no Wi-Fi. All I'm asking about is not the programs that are running. I'm saying, should this data not be congruent? 94 should not say 94 there, because it says 4 here and 94 there. Should it not be congruent?
Yeah, these are not, every number on your computer is not going to be the exact same.
So
that's normal.
This is normal. That's all I want. I just want to know what's expected, what's not expected. Thank you for that. So, okay, so I'm going to close this now. I only ask you because talking to different people at Apple, I get different answers. Okay? So I'm going to close that now. And I'm going to go, I recorded the stuff this morning. Where is this one? Okay. So, I recorded it. I started console this morning, right? I start streaming. And it tells me, and I have Kaspersky, and I run Kaspersky, and it says remote pairing device D. Comment on that? And then in console, I found remote pairing as well. I recorded it actually.
This is something with your keychain.
That's what it says. I don't understand it, but anytime it says remote pairing, I'm thinking cause for concern. And so
it could be your phone.
Could be my phone?
Yeah.
All right. So
that's with your keychain.
Right.
So whatever Apple device you have that's signed in with your Apple ID could be what it's trying to pair with the passwords.
All right, because I don't have an Apple phone and I don't pair anything. Nothing of mine is paired.
Okay. So again, I got one option for you. We can't go through every single letter on your computer.
No, that's okay.
We can't do that with tech support. So what I can offer you is the same thing engineering's told us and the same thing the other advisors have told you. We can erase the Mac and then set it up as brand new, and then you can test it then.
Well, here's the thing. If I need to understand, I don't need to ask the same questions over and over again. Once it's not an issue, it's not an issue. It's done. But the
Yeah,
thing is, if you guys say wipe it without explaining to me whether it's expected behavior or not expected behavior, then I'm regurgitating the same issue over and over again to ask, why is this
that's why
happening?
we went to our engineers and we took the logs of your computer. That's
Mm-hmm,
why you had to run the logs. We
mm-hmm.
cannot get to engineering without running those logs. When that was ran, all the screenshots, everything was sent to our engineers.
Mm-hmm.
They came back and told us there's nothing wrong with your computer. Everything is running as expected.
Right. I get that, and I'm not surprised. But if there's pairing of my computer, but let's not go there. I don't want to get into a quagmire. Let me ask you the questions that I need to ask, so that I don't ask you again. Okay. The thing is, I was speaking to a senior advisor. We got disconnected. So let me go back to what I was asking. Okay. I'm gonna put this up so that I really don't need to ask the same question over and over again. Um, I just was taught about app limits because I never used it before. And where did I go to get that? Downtime. I set this up today. Then I go to app limits. Where is the one that shows? Hold on. Not here. Hmm. There's a screen time. Okay, let's go to always allowed. Huh. Why? I was told that all the apps, the default apps that comes in the application folder should show up here. But Safari and one or two other does not show up. Any idea why?
Allowed apps. You haven't set up any allowed apps to show up under there. It's expected behavior.
When I close that, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. Oops. But Safari is missing along with a few other apps that came with the Apple computer.
Yeah, so I'm going to show you every single app on the computer. This is the allowed app from Screen Time. If you want to see all of your apps, you're going to need to go into Launchpad or Finder.
Okay, this is why I need to talk to one person. So I was told that at setup, everything that is in applications folder, all of these should automatically by default show up in always allowed. And then I tick them off or not tick them off depending on what I want. So all of these should be in applications folder in screen time. Is that correct or not?
Let's see. Type in Safari one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's not showing up. It's probably always allowed then. Click on Content and Privacy and give every single thing in that list full disk access to the computer.
Hold on.
That way every single little bitty detail should show up.
Okay,
Right here.
yeah, you want me to
Content
click
Privacy.
you want me to go to system preference? Oh yeah,
No,
I'm
ma'am.
there.
You're already there?
Yes.
Okay. Go right back to where you were at. No, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Exit out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Go back to Screen Time.
I'm on screen. Yes.
Content and Privacy.
Okay.
Apps.
Now these were all selected.
Allow is already selected. So that's why it's not in this window. It's already always allowed.
Wait.
So
Wait.
again, it's expected behavior.
Okay, hold on a second. These were already selected at setup. Is that I didn't do that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
normal.
that's normal for everyone. When they set up Screen Time, these are usually always allowed.
Okay, so these are there by default.
Yeah.
Okay, so AirDrop. Can I turn any of them on, off?
can turn content and privacy on right here, and
Okay.
then you can select which ones you want.
Okay, so I go to
Top
content.
right corner.
So I go to content. Okay. Then how do I turn things off?
On the top right corner where it says turn on,
Turn on. Okay.
just like that.
Okay. So I can turn anything off and okay. Okay. And then I can lock it like that. Yes?
Yeah.
Stores. I can do the same. Turn on. Okay. And I can, okay, got it. Let me go back to always allowed. So why did you say Safari is not in here? And how do I get Safari to be in here? How do I get that?
You can't.
I can't.
It's already in content and privacy, which means it's always there. It's always allowed.
Okay. All right. If I go, so it's all, since it's there in content and privacy, it's always allowed. So that explains why it's not here. Got it. In utilities, if I go here and I go to utilities, oh, by the way, since I'm here, Safari, why was Safari added on April the 4th when these are March 26th? Why was it added on April 4th? Because it's different, that one and this one here. iMovie, I don't know why April the 4th. Any idea?
It could have updated on that
day. Okay. Go to utilities, and they're all the same date, same year, same time, all of them. Okay? Now, should utilities be in always allowed in screen time?
Always, okay. That is, it can be if you want it to be. You set that up how you want it. I mean, there's some in there that's like all automatically there, but you set up screen time how you want to set it up. I can send you a link that that goes over screen time, and it tells you how you can or can't set it up. I can send you that.
Yeah, send that to me. But hang on a second. Hold on. So utilities have a long list, right? Somewhat long list. And in here, I have disk utility, right? And I have activity monitor. Why do I have some and not others? I never set anything up. It just appears.
Like I can't answer why you have some and don't have others. Some, like, script editor is not going to be in here. Terminal could not be in there. Voiceover probably not going to be in there.
Okay. So how is it chosen? So let me tell you my situation. My situation is I see disk utility, and so I ask myself, why is it that I have one or two activity monitor but not the rest? It's either there or it's not there.
Because you're in utilities. Disk utility is a completely different thing than utilities.
Right. So I'm not asking about that. I'm just asking why does my Mac choose to include one or two but not the rest? Because I did not choose.
Some of the apps. Okay, I can't teach you how to use the computer and every single ins and out. You would have to schedule a class for that. We help fix things that are broken. There's nothing on your computer broken.
So how would I know if it's... So here's the thing.
What I'm trying to say is some of these on the right over here, that's a completely different application. That is Finder. You can exit out. That has nothing to do with screen time. These apps that it's showing you is showing you that you can allow or not allow to be able to use them at certain points in the day.
Okay, certain points in the day. Okay.
Screen time is not going to show you every single detail onto your computer. That's not how it works. There's no computer in the world that's going to do that.
That's all right. That's not what I'm asking about. I'm just, okay, how do I get disk utility out of here? Is that possible?
You're not using it now. It's on 0 second.
So but if I want to remove it, how do I do that?
You don't. You just don't use it.
All right. So
as long as it doesn't have the check mark, then it's technically not in there. This list is just showing you can turn it on if you choose to.
Okay. So let me show you why I'm asking. Let me go back here. I have, hold on. Do I show it here? I just was playing with this one, app limit. The app limit. Let's go to app limit. You see how I have two Kaspersky Internet Security and app limit?
Yeah.
Right? And I only downloaded one, and if I go here, Kaspersky is only one. See that? So one antivirus, okay? But in screen time, it's showing two. Originally, it showed three.
15 minutes and then 1 is 0 seconds. So that's not even, it's just, you may have opened the app and closed it real quick.
Okay, so let me go to this one here and I go to app limit that I was fooling around with. So how do I get the screen back? Here, how do I get it back? I don't know how I got it. Add. Ah, right. Thank you. So if I go to other, so there's a two Kaspersky. If I want to remove one, you're telling me I cannot remove one.
No, we can't remove. You can erase your computer.
Got it.
Reset it up if you don't like the way it looks.
No, absolutely. I'm gonna do that. But you're telling me I cannot remove any of them?
No.
If I want to remove both.
One right there says 0 seconds.
Yeah.
That means it's not in use.
Okay. If I want to remove both of them, let's say I want to remove Kaspersky. Let's do that now if you don't mind. I want to remove it and then I want to see what happens on the Mac. Can you help me remove it?
It's not being used.
Yeah, but one of them is being used.
Okay. Hit cancel and then just turn off screen time. It's the easiest option for you. Hit cancel.
Hit cancel.
And then turn off screen time. Nope. Open that back up and then hit turn off screen time, not the exit button. Screen time. And then app limit. And turn off. Okay. Now you're not using screen time anymore.
No, I'm not using screen.
Now you can exit it out.
Okay, so what you've done is screen time will not show any usage, app usage, nothing will show. What is
it's
not going to?
It's still going to show because you used it for a certain amount of time. It's not just going to erase.
So it'll show what I've already used, but it will not show any more usage.
Exactly.
What good is that to me? Because it wouldn't show me if I go here and I go where, oh goodness, I have two Kaspersky, one here and one at the bottom which shows no usage. It doesn't show me real-time use of any app. You're just turning it off.
Yeah. If you turn it back on, it's going to be the same thing. Yes, it did show 2, but it also showed 1 was 0 seconds, so it means it was not in use. It was only using the 1 there.
You are correct. So let's remove Kaspersky.
You can't remove things out of here. This is preset.
I'm not talking about just
how
screen
the
time.
Computer works. Everyone's computer looks like that.
I'm not
if you want to erase it, then erase that application off of the computer. Some applications you can't erase because they're pre-made onto the computer. It's in the hardware or in the software of the computer, like the operating system.
Wow. Okay. So what I'm talking about when I say let's remove it, let's remove Kaspersky from the computer, not from just screen time, from the computer.
Well, find the app and you can drag it to the trash.
Hold on. Screen time and return and app usage. We turned it off. How do I turn it back on again? You turned it off.
App limits.
App limits. Yes, that's the one.
Turn on.
Got it. Okay. So let me find the app for you. There it is.
And drag it to the trash.
And that does a clean erase?
Yes. You've downloaded extensions with it. So what extensions have you downloaded with this?
I didn't.
It just said that it couldn't be deleted because of extensions.
Okay, it said it can be deleted because of extensions. Here's the thing. I have a lot of things are showing extensions. This is a trial version. I didn't buy it. It's just trial for a few days, right? So there's no extensions to download because I just download the free
It wouldn't
trial.
say that if there wasn't any. Go ahead and try to drag it to the trash again. Let me read the error message.
No, I'm sure there are extensions. I'm just saying they didn't come from me. Because every time I run Kaspersky, it's skipping the majority of files.
Extensions are in use. All right. Hit OK. Go to the Apple and go to Force Quit.
Go to Apple and go to Force Quit.
All right. Scroll up.
I just quit.
Force quit everything that's open there.
If I quit Safari, will it quit you?
Okay, don't do Safari. Do sticky system preferences, Apple support, not Apple support. Leave that one on there.
Okay, system preference. Yes, system preference, yes. Finder?
No. Do
Mail?
console and activity monitor and mail.
Mm-hmm. So Kaspersky is now running there, but according to
see if you can delete it.
See if I can delete.
Oh, okay. There it is. Conspiracy. Turn protection off. And let me pause the screen.
No, it's okay. It's done.
I have to pause the screen when you put in passwords.
Yeah.
I'm hitting resume.
Okay.
All right, now try to drag it to the trash.
No.
And then you can empty your trash. It may take a minute for it to disappear.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been deleted now.
Hold
Sometimes it takes 5 or 10 minutes for it to show.
Okay. Hang on, I just emptied trash, but okay. Trash is not being emptied. Trash
okay. Open up your trash folder.
Mm-hmm.
Hit OK, then open up the trash folder.
Mm-hmm.
It's only showing one item in there.
Mm-hmm.
Click on empty on the top right.
Top right. Click on what you said?
Empty.
Empty. Okay, there it goes. Now it's emptied.
All right.
Oh, hold on. Nope, it's not dragging.
Because you've already deleted it. Like I said, it'll take a few minutes for it to delete out of Finder, but it's been deleted.
So I should not see it there again.
Yeah, like I said, it may take a few minutes, but it'll eventually go away.
Okay, thank you very much. And hold on, I'm just going to check the logs. Okay. And let me go back to I'm opening up system preference here. There it is. All right, just to clarify, when I go to always allowed, everything is turned on. And even though disk utility is here, it doesn't mean it's running at all, but it's there.
Yeah.
And even though some items from utilities are here and some are not here, that's fine.
That's normal.
Okay, and then I go here.
Yeah, everything on your computer is normal.
I hear you. I want to understand so I don't regurgitate the same questions to you guys again. And
Yeah,
also,
and we can't teach you how to use the computer and every single in and out. They've already sent you the user manual. I can send that again. But
mm-hmm,
again, there's nothing wrong with your computer.
I hear you. So there's to Kaspersky and there. I want other. Anyways, I'll do that later. Okay, that's fine. I think the biggest problem for any customer dealing with Apple is different people say different things. Different senior advisors say different things. You're telling me today that data moving in and out of the computer, which I recorded, is not a problem. And yesterday, your senior advisor told me that is a problem, and he was about to escalate that issue to engineering. Okay, so you see, there's a discrepancy. One person sees it as
The
a problem.
applications that we're moving were open, so it's normal. I can assure you 1,000% it is normal. I'm
Yeah.
sorry about getting different information. I know that gets confusing, but I
Mm-hmm.
can assure you everything on your computer is normal. If engineering would have found anything,
Mm-hmm.
they would have told us, and we could have fixed it.
No, they didn't.
That's why they told us the only option you have is to erase the computer if you're not happy with that answer. That will erase anything that you have on the
Mm-hmm.
computer,
Mm-hmm.
and
Well,
then you just start it up from scratch. Don't bring any data over and just start new.
right.
That's the only option we can offer you.
Well, one of the things I ask you about is why does it say location unknown? I asked you guys about it. When here it says I'm turn on location. Nobody has been able to tell me that. Actually I was told.
Again, we don't make the computer. We fix broken things. Again, there's nothing broken on your computer. We don't get trained on, every single in and out on that computer
Right.
because people make the computer.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, just because it says location unknown, that could be 10 million things. Your internet may have had a discrepancy. It may have dropped for a second. It
Mm-hmm.
didn't pick up your location.
Mm-hmm.
The battery could have died for like 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
An application that you have open, a VPN that you're using,
Mm-hmm.
that whatever cleaner that you have installed could have stopped it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a million reasons why it would say unknown.
Right. And you know what? You're absolutely correct. And I have thought about it. And that's why I recorded exactly from beginning to end with console, started up console, recorded the location, recorded what I'm doing, and it showed location unknown still. Right? It showed I have no foreign except for Adobe and the antivirus. I have nothing else that's outside of what Apple gave me with the computer. No VPN, nothing like that. Okay, so all that variables do not come into play as it pertains to location. I recorded it, fully documented it because I know what you guys are going to say to me. Anyways, let's end this conversation. I thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Okay, you're very welcome, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.
You as well, AJ. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Location unknown.